Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Surah 67, verse number 25. Surah Al-Mulk, a beautiful chapter of the Quran, the Dominion. They ask, when will this promise be fulfilled? If you are telling the truth. They want to know the hour, the final hour, the day of judgment. They don't want to believe in it, they are skeptical in it. They just want to know details. But even if you give them the details, they're not interested in anything, because you either believe with sincerity or you'll disbelieve with mockery and arrogance. Now, there was an incident when one day Nabi Sal'lal'laa'hu A'layhi Was'sal'lam was giving a Jummah Khutbah talk. I don't know if it was a Jummah Khutbah, but he was talking in the masjid. And he was reminding the people about the hour, the final hour, the day of judgment, and so on. And one of the Bedouins came riding from the desert. And remember, the Bedouins in those days were rough Bedouins before they embraced akhlaq and good manners and everything, right? So one of the etiquettes of speech is, if someone is talking in a seminar, then please be quiet and listen to that person. Afterwards, you can ask your questions during the Q&A. But while Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is talking, this man starts interrupting. He said, Matasa, when is the hour? And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam starts talking some more. And he again interrupts, Matasa, when is this hour? So 3 times he's interrupting Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, but Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam ignored him. Then the 3rd time when he asked, Matasa, when is this hour you're talking about? Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam gave him a beautiful answer. Imagine he answered his question with a question. He did not give him details about the day of judgment or the details of the signs of the hour, like there'll be skyscrapers and there'll be a lot of killing. No, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam just asked this guy, what did you prepare for the day? What did you prepare for it? Halas. Boom, end of the story. That means don't ask when will the day of judgment happen. Don't ask when will be the final hour. The question is, what have you prepared for that day? And the best thing that you can prepare, the very first thing that you can prepare is La ilaha illallah. So if you are curious about Islam, or if you are curious about the day of judgment, please understand very clearly and embrace. Join the 35 million people every year who are becoming Muslims, who have found the truth, and then they say, Ashhadu Allah ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammad abduhu wa rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Once you understand La ilaha illallah, that there is only one God, then you are already doing well on the day of judgment. You have already passed your exam. But if you don't believe or understand La ilaha illallah, then on that day you're going to be in great grief. So La ilaha illallah gives you your passport. It gives you your ticket to put your leg on the Siratul Mustaqim, that roadmap that's going to take you safely back to your Creator. Then to remain on that straight path and not to be deceived by the devil or shaitan, you need a GPS coordinates and you need a map. Your map and GPS coordinates are the Quran and the Sunnah. So remember, the starting point of your very existence in life as a human being is to first and find out foremost and believe without doubt in La ilaha illallah. Then everything else falls into place. If you don't know that, you are already looking for serious trouble for the rest of eternity, where you're going to spend your eternity in absolute misery. And we don't want this for our people. And that is why we are sharing and we are inviting people, please don't delay your supplicants. Please go out, get a copy of the Quran, put it on your bucket list and start reading it. Don't delay. They ask, when will this promise be fulfilled? If you are telling the truth, say, as to the knowledge of the time, it is with Allah alone. I am sent only to warn plainly in public. At length, when they see it close at hand, grieved will be the faces of the unbelievers, and it will be said to them, "This is the promise fulfilled, which you were calling for." Say, "See you, if Allah were to destroy me and those with me, or if He bestows His mercy on us, yet who can deliver the unbelievers from a grievous penalty?" Those who don't believe in La ilaha illallah will be in great misery and regret on that day. Say, La ilaha illallah. He is Allah most gracious. We have believed in Him. La ilaha illallah. And on Him have we put our trust, tawakkul to Allah. So soon will you know which of us it is that is in manifest error. And on the day of judgment, when you find out that you were wrong, and the Quran was right, and Nabi Sal'lal'laa'hu A'layhi Was'sal'lam was right, that will be a day of great regret for the majority of the people. Say, go, think, think, think. Look at this rhetorical question. Think, see you, if your stream by some morning lost in the underground earth, who then can supply you with clear flowing water? Who? Except the creator of that stream. Don't you think? Even if you have a river next to your house, Allah in His power can make that entire river sink into the ground. Who's going to help you? Who's going to bring that river back? So don't you ponder for a moment that there is a supreme creator of the heavens and the earth? This supreme creator who created Mount Everest, He created the rivers and the lakes, He created the Nile River, He created the Tigris and the Euphrates, He created the Amazon River and the Orange River and the Limpopo River, and He created the Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Southern Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, the Black Sea, the Red Sea, and so on. He created the elephant and the lion and the tiger and the hippopotamus and the kangaroo and the wildebeest and the rhinoceros and the whale and the sea lion. He created everything, including human beings. He created the atoms and the molecules and the planets and the moons and the stars and the trillions of galaxies. He created our planet Earth to spin at a speed of 1,600 kilometers per hour to give us our night and the day, faster than the speed of sound. He created the planet Earth to give us our yearly calendar to spin around the sun at 100,000 kilometers per hour, to give us our annual sun for annual calendar. So for 4.5 billion years, the sun has been spinning day and night, day and night, day and night, day and night at a speed of 1,600 kilometers per hour, but we don't even feel it. And for billions of years, our planet is spinning around the sun at 100,000 kilometers per hour to give us our calendar every single year accurate. We don't even feel it. It's spinning faster than the speed, 20 times faster than the speed of a bullet. Who did all of this? It is a supreme creator, and out of His love and His compassion for mankind, He promised mankind. He promised mankind when mankind listened to the devil and were deceived by Shaitan. Allah said, I will send you my guidance, and whoever follows my guidance, on them shall be no fear, nor shall they grieve. And God, most merciful through His love and kindness for humanity, has sent His own word, the Kalamullah, the Quran. All He is asking for you to read it. But there are people who reject it and don't bother to even read it because they believe the lies of the media instead of the truth from God. Yet there are people who take this invitation seriously. They get a copy of the Quran, they read it, And that is why Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world, with 35 million people, more than that, every single year from among Christians and atheists are becoming Muslims, because now finally they have found the truth. So please don't delay. Get your copy of the Quran today. May your life be filled with barakah, blessings, abundance, goodness, and afiyah. Look after yourself. Alhamdulillah.